Trumpets they go.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum, ba, ba-da-da-da, bum, ba, da-da-da-da, bum, ba, da-da-da.
Are you guys okay?
We're quite done, thank you very much. It's Jason Derulo on the 947 Breakfast Club with trumpets.
Another big interview
on the 947 Breakfast Club.
This is big.
So listen, what luck do we have? The day Cindy decides that she's going to become a YouTube sensation because she's tired of being broke and she sees a retirement plan. Caspar Lee's like, hey guys,
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I'm helping Cindy out and he's in studio. Caspar Lee.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen. So do we call you a YouTube sensation?
No, I just a YouTuber. It's fine. The sensation gives you a high expectation for what I should be, and I'm not that.
No.
I gave you the title Digital Master.
Oh,
Is that better?
that's cool. That makes me sound more mature, like
Yes.
a businessman.
But you said it in another way.
Digital Master.
There we go.
How'd you do that?
I think you're a YouTuber if you like have 100 views or like 300 subscribers. If you have 7.1 million people subscribing to you, you're a bit of a YouTube sensation.
I'm just a YouTuber who doesn't know how to give up, basically. I've been doing it for like 8 years now, so I've been able to build that up and start at the right time, and just, yeah, it's been really, really good fun.
When you say you started at the right time, what do you mean by that? That people were just catching on to it, you got everything at the cusp?
I started YouTube in 2010 in Knysna, South Africa, and that was before it was even a career, before people like Cindy wanted to start just for the money.
When you were just doing it for the fun, right? Yeah.
What was your first video that got the traction going?
There wasn't a first video. For me, it was about collaborating with other creators, so it was a slow build-up, and eventually the more I was able to collab, the bigger the numbers seemed to be.
It's like you see, there's a skill and a science
Exactly.
involved here, and 10,000 hours. Look where he is now, 8 years later. Hey,
You know
Cindy's got 3 minutes of that 10,000 hours, just by the way.
Yeah, it was tough convincing my parents that this was the right way to be spending my time. But now they're okay. My mom's actually with me. We're here for Takeoff for Success with Richard Branson, Virgin Atlantic. So she's really proud of me. Like this means a lot to her to see her
I
son
think this is the
mature.
first time your mom takes you, Richard Branson.
Exactly.
Boy, Richard Branson.
Yeah.
Now you've made it.
Yeah, I've like interviewed Kevin Hart, and I'm like, Mom, Kevin Hart, and she's like, Kevin who? No, and Richard Branson. That's where it's at for her.
Yeah, yeah.
boy.
It's crazy to think you've never done anything else. Like this has been your whole life so far. Like,
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's strange, and that's why I've kind of got to a stage where I've started to do other things outside of it as well. I've got a company called Influencer. I've have a production company with my friend Joe where we've made films with the BBC and sold them to Netflix. So like it seems like we just do YouTube videos, but there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on as well, which is
Master, I told you.
And he's got good hair. Look at him.
Oh, I mean, it used to be better. I see those pictures you have up there. Those are from like 2009.
We didn't have recent ones. Sorry, man. Casper. Our budget. Hey, our budget. So, Cindy, what did you learn from Casper? Because you guys were hanging out here together for a while and he was giving you like tips and all of that.
I have a very important question though. So if I become a massive success, I won't have time to do this radio thing.
I'll look after the editing. I'll do the editing for you. I don't want you to lose your radio stuff. People love you too much.
And surely she can do videos on the radio.
100%. I think it's a great collaboration between radio, traditional media, and new digital media. I think that's where it's at for you, Cindy.
See, so I learned a few things today.
Okay.
Number one is you always need to have more than one camera going.
Yes.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
You want, because then you make mistakes. You don't want it to look like you're cutting around too much. By having two cameras, it's fluid. It's like a Martin Scorsese film, right?
Different angles, right? So I'm going to need the budget for that, firstly.
Okay.
Secondly, always make it seem exciting with sound effects.
Yeah, you want to capture people in the first 30 seconds of the video for sure.
And then he made a very good point. He said you don't want to drag it for too long because people's attention span so
Very
short
short
these days, right?
Yeah, even YouTube's like long form for some people now. Like Snapchat is 10 seconds. So we have to try really hard on YouTube to keep people entertained.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the lines. What's up there? Oh, imagine that. Good morning. Welcome to the 947 Breakfast Club.
Hey guys,
Yes.
which Caspar in studio now?
Oh, this is Caspar in your vest. Do you know Caspar in your
Yeah,
vest?
is that him?
It is him.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm such a big fan.
On the show.
Do you know my friend Connor Maynard, the singer?
Yeah?
Apparently you might do. He's been talking about doing something with you. You need to hit him back.
Yeah. But I'm angry about you using my name. Like, people always...
Wait, how?
And you've got million views and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man.
I always use your name whenever I try to go to a club. I say it's Caspar Lee coming, so they let me in.
All right, Caspar Lee, we're filling up F&B Stadium, right, friend?
Yeah. We're doing it on the 2nd of December. We're making history. He needs to collaborate with me and maybe help me get views on YouTube and get
he's nodding.
different market out there.
He's nodding. He's nodding. Caspar to the power of 2. What?
That's awesome.
He's so excited. I love it.
Bro.
Okay, Caspar, the other Caspar. I don't know who the other Caspar is, so I'm just going to say, Caspar in your vest.
He's the other Caspar.
No, to be fair, Caspar the friendly ghost is the original Caspar. Everybody else...
It's our goal to change that. We're going to do that together.
Caspar the Fierce. You remember Caspar the Fierce? He's the original.
Caspar the Fries.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Okay. Caspar Lee, we will see you at F&B Stadium on the 2nd of December. But before that, I know you're going to come in and chat to us, ne?
Yeah, I'm going to come in. And this time I'm going to come with your flowers.
The real ones.
The real ones. Okay. Thanks for the call, Caspar. Your vest. Still with Caspar Lee in studio, teaching Cindy how to become a YouTube sensation. More after these.
The 947 Breakfast Club.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you, and you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second, your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay.
On the way, Chris Beats will be in the mix on the 947 Breakfast Club. If you SMS'd us or WhatsApped us yesterday and said you want Alex to come and drop off some pizzas for you today, we have not forgotten.
We've hooked him up with a pretty nice bike. All right.
Supposedly the bicycle's waiting for me downstairs.
I saw it this morning.
Oh, wow.
It is amazing. Lots of space to stock up on pizzas. This is Alicia Cara teaming up with Zed. It's Stay.
Another big interview
On the 947 Breakfast Club.
It's a massive interview with the YouTube sensation Digital Master. He's Caspar Lee. He was in here to help Cindy kick off her YouTube career. Her kids, by the way, think you're the coolest person on earth.
I'm worried they're watching. You know, they're 6 and 9, and I really haven't been censoring myself recently.
Can I just say, so obviously him and Cindy go off to our little studio thing to do their video, right? It's an unboxing video, apparently.
Yeah.
So she goes to do her other night job there downstairs. So I asked Caspar, so how did it go? He's like, no, yeah, it went good. Editing. They're gonna fix it in editing.
We'll save it in editing.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll save it in editing.
That's why I could never do your work. Like, I love editing. It's too useful.
It's like this radio show. How can we fix it?
Yeah. Pre-record everything. I've done a radio show before. I had to get it fully pre-recorded. Just couldn't do that myself. So I respect you guys a lot.
So you are here for I want to know about this. It's with Richard Branson. Is it a techno summit? Is it a leadership summit? What is it?
So it's a business summit. It's cool. I'm on a panel called Masters and Mavericks with Richard Branson and some other awesome people. And basically, I'm here to talk about the company I've launched recently called Influencer, which connects brands with influencers from very small to very large. And it's an awesome way for creatives, you know, to allow themselves to be creative by giving them a way to make a living.
Here's what I want to know. Let's say a brand has identified somebody they want to be an influencer, and that's what you do. You bridge the two.
Yeah.
Should an influencer be telling people that they're an influencer, or just incorporating the brand that they're working with in their normal lives, which is what got the brand to identify them?
So, well, the way our platform works is we just connect. It's a piece of technology, kind of like Airbnb connects people to houses. But yeah, I think it's important for the influencers to work with brands that their authentic, you know, self would want to work with. Otherwise, it's just not going to perform well, and we wouldn't want to match that either. So when you sign up to our website, we also allow you to say what you're interested in, and we look exactly at what that is, so that we make sure we curate the brands that would come to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
You signed a massive deal recently with this business, to a digital business in the UK, apparently.
So we're doing funding, basically. We've got a bunch of investors. One of them in studio, my friend Benji. He's doing a good job. But yeah, it's been incredible to get involved in the business section of what I've always loved to do from the creative angle.
Benji does look like he's the one of the money.
Yeah, no, he does. He's got a cap. He's got a cap and a jacket.
Man of few words. Oh, you know when you talk, it just nods. That's how you know he's the one with the money. Caspar, before we let you go, what's that tattoo on your ankle?
So it's a triangle. I couldn't afford a square at the time, but I'm going to complete it soon. No,
how flexible are you? Can you show the camera?
Where's the camera?
Up here.
Okay, so I'm actually.
He's putting his foot behind his head.
I wanted to be a professional diver at one point, but I'm too tall, so.
But you were also a pizza delivery boy.
I was, and I'm so proud of you. I hope I tip you well.
You're more than welcome to come with me.
Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing to do later anyway.
Done.
All right, Caspar, thank you so much for coming in. It has been an absolute pleasure. Anytime you're in South Africa, please know that you're welcome to come here.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You can come and host the show with us.
Oh, as long as we can edit it.
Save it and edit. If people want to subscribe to your YouTube channel,
just Caspar, but it's Caspar, and it's not the other Caspar we were speaking to earlier. I'm not even going to say his surname. I don't want to give him any more promo. Let's start a beef. I want to do a rap beef with him.
Clever guy. Caspar Lee in studio. You can catch him at the Richard Branson Summit. What's the name of it?
Takeoff for Success. Business is an adventure. The hashtag is takeoff for success. That's all that matters.
Business is an adventure. Take off for success.
This is the 947 Breakfast Club.
If you love Joburg,
The Toyota 947 crew loves you. Powered by the all-new Toyota Fortuner.
the luxury of freedom.
Hashtag 947.